Well, hi, this is Bob from Akana Odyssey, and today I want to make a video for meditation and healing and try to take a look back a little bit and see if some of our problems that we have today are coming from the past. So, let's get started, and I hope you do enjoy this. The first thing you need to do is to take 3 deep breaths through your nose and out of your mouth. On the exhale, you need to put your tongue onto the roof of your mouth. And on the inhale, try and hold your breath for a second or two. So let's get started. 1, 2, and 3. Now, the first thing that we want to do is to relax our body. Relax. Bring ourselves all the way down. So now picture a beautiful light coming from the heavens down to you and surrounding your body, completely surrounding it like a beautiful cocoon. And imagine that this light starts to wave up and down. Now, you must believe and you must trust that this is truly a gift from the gods. Now, as this light moves up and down your body, healing and comforting, enjoy it. It feels so good. As it runs down your face and relaxes the muscles in your face and your neck to your shoulders, where some people feel a tremendous burden on their shoulders. And the light relaxes that. Remember now, let go of everything. Let go. Push all the bad energy out, all the bad feelings out, all the sickness out. Push it away. Do not accept it. Trust. Trust in the gods and trust in yourself. Now as that light continues to run down your back, and it relaxes all the muscles in your back and your spine, and then your chest, and down, and as it moves down your chest, it stops at every chakra and aligns and adjusts and cleans them. And it moves down to your legs and then to your feet. When it gets to your feet, it moves around gently and eases whatever soreness you might have in your feet. This is truly a healing light, a gift from the gods and the universe. Now, it turns into a beautiful ball of light energy and love. And you float in this ball, weightless, absorbing all the love and all of the energy. This is your soul floating in this beautiful ball and cleansing itself. Now the ball starts to rise, and it slowly rises higher and higher through the ceiling and through the roof and high into the sky. Look down, and you could see the rooftops. If you look hard enough, you could actually see yourself sitting in a chair, meditating. And you move higher and higher into the sky, above the clouds. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. There are beautiful clouds in the sky. There are birds. You are completely safe. Nothing can harm you. You are now in the hands of the gods. And yes, you are a spirit now. It is your soul floating and cleansing. Now you go higher and higher, and in the distance you see mountains. They are spectacular. You can actually see the snow cliffs on top. And in the middle there is one mountain that continues to rise high, high, high above the clouds. This is a magical mountain. This is a mountain where the gods go to rest. And as the hand of the gods push you towards that mountain, you're amazed at how high this is. And in spite of the fact that it is so high, you're perfectly warm. You can breathe easily. You are being cared for by the gods. And now as you float over the other mountains and you look down, you can see the snow caps. You can see valleys. You can see the ocean, because you can see for almost, it feels like ever. And you're drifting higher and higher. And before you know it, you're above this magical mountain. And you find yourself coming closer and closer and closer. Remember, you must believe, you must trust, you are safe. Now as this ball touches down on the surface of the mountain, it dissipates. And you see how large this mountain is. It is magnificent. And no one can come to this mountain unless they are invited by the gods. So you are truly blessed. You're here to heal and to observe and take something back with you special. So walk a little ways. And now as you're walking, you can see there's animals, all different kinds. And they are magnificent. They are the most beautiful animals you've ever seen. They are healthy and happy. And as you walk a little further, you see a beautiful garden. This garden is where the gods rest and walk and meditate. You are truly blessed to be here. Get closer. The closer you get, the more beauty you can see. This is a magnificent garden, nothing like you've ever seen before, ever. When you reach the gate gently opens, and you may enter, but remember, to enter the realm of the gods, you must believe, you must have faith. Faith. With faith and with belief, you can conquer everything. There'll be nothing that can stop you. Nothing. So trust and believe. Now enter the garden. Now as you enter, you feel the magnificence of this garden as the gate closes behind you. You see the most beautiful birds and animals of every kind. The trees are gently swaying because there's a very light breeze. And you could hear voices. Listen carefully. These voices sometimes are your loved ones who have passed, or people you have known even before this life. And they're all happy that you're here, and they're happy that you might be able to hear them. Listen carefully. Do you hear your name? Walk a little bit further, and before you there is a beautiful tree, just a little ways from you. It's magnificent. It is the most beautiful tree you've ever seen. This is the tree of life. And below it is thick, beautiful moss. Magnificent. Walk over and sit. Sit there and listen for the gods. Listen for your loved ones. And whatever might be running through your mind, whatever ailments you have, leave them. Leave them. Leave them there. Now, picture yourself as a little child, a beautiful little child, innocent, always laughing, always happy, and very healthy. Become that child, because that child is you. And sit there for a minute and absorb and feel the wonder of this child. Feel the magnificent strength of this little thing. He's magnificent, or she. Absorb this child. And now, bring this child over and have the child sit in your lap. Again, this child is you at an earlier time. Absorb all the energy and all the love that this child has, and absorb this child. And replace any sicknesses or any unhappiness in you with this child. Absorb the energy and the love that this child has. And now we're going to move a little further. When I count to 3, You will be in your mother's stomach right before you were born. 1, 2, and 3. You are there. You're inside your mother's stomach, and you're so comfortable and warm and safe. And your mother puts her hand on her stomach to feel the gentle kick of this beautiful little miracle. And it brings her such joy and love. You hear voices. There are children around, and they are playing and laughing, and you're curious, very curious, and you feel the love of your mother, and you're so safe. And now, when I count to 5, you will be born. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You are born. You find yourself in a very beautiful room, very light, and you're curious, and the nurse is holding you in her arms, looking down at this miracle of creation, this beautiful child, and thinking how beautiful you are. And she wraps you in a blanket and hands you to your mother's waiting arms. And your mother is so happy to be able to hold you in her arms for the first time. You had your first cry, and you took your first breath, and the entire world is before you. Be this child, this healthy little child. Leave all your sicknesses, all your hard feelings and everything behind. And this miracle started over from here. Leave everything behind that you might have picked up over the years. Leave it there. Leave it in that room. Just leave it there. And now we have to move on. You find yourself standing in front of a beautiful door, a big door. This door is the veil between the past and the present and the future. You have to have no fear. Believe and trust in the gods and in yourself. Now as this door gently opens, there's a beautiful mist, just a beautiful mist. And you can feel the love from that mist. Enter. And as you enter, and you slowly walk through that mist, you hear voices. Listen for them. As you come out of the other side, where do you find yourself? Do you find yourself in a city? Do you find yourself in a country, in a market? Where do you find yourself? How do you feel? Can you see yourself or can you see others? Now remember, any sicknesses or any problems that you had on this side of the mist, you need to leave there and bring back only the good. Leave everything behind that was following you, whatever might be bad. Now walk around a little bit. See if you can identify what's there. Are you old? Or are you young? Are you a man or a female? It doesn't matter what you are now. What are you then? Now as you walk around, looking around, again listen for voices, listen. You are in the realm of the gods. Your guides are there, your angels, and they're very happy to see you as well, to see you on a visit. Listen for your name. And do you recognize anyone? If you look carefully, you'll see your goddess or your god. But you must believe and you must trust. And remember, any problems that you might have had then, whether they are emotional or physical, leave them there. As you return in a little bit, you want to return like the little child you just left, with a fresh start. You want to return with that little boy or girl that was so happy and smiling at everything, full of life and full of energy. That's how you want to return. Love yourself. Trust and believe in the gods or the universe. And definitely trust and believe in yourself. And now it is time to return. As you return, slowly, when I count to 3, you will be back. 1, 2, and 3, you are back. Blessed be, and namaste. And please like this video and subscribe. Thank you.